I want to welcome you to the Beltrami County Fairgrounds and my special corner, which is the Forestry Education Center building. It has to do with forest fires in Minnesota in the early years. I found out that this fire tower was going to be sold for scrap, and I had to go and arrange all kinds of private funds to get this fire tower to the fairgrounds. And once the fair board saw it, they couldn't believe their eyes. I actually got it over here. They put up this 30 by 50 foot building for displays. So now we have a very unusual corner here in the fairgrounds. But it takes a little bit of maintenance. Nobody wants to climb up there on the beams except me. I don't know why me, but I do. For Fair Week, one of the problems is we can't get enough people. If you're going to be at the fire tower, at the base of the fire tower, somebody has to control how many people climb the tower at one time. There's only room for 4 up in the cab, plus the fact we don't want 25 people on the steps. So you have to have a controller on the bottom. We got bleachers to keep you out of the sun, and we got some water and so forth. And then we ask how many people are in your group. He says, well, just the 2 of us. How many are in your group? Well, there's 3 of us. Okay, well, you 2 of the 3 and you 2 go up, you wait to the next person. So it's a control, but to find the bodies to do that, to come out here, is getting more difficult. We may have to close the fire tower for 1 day, maybe 2 days, because we can't get the help. And we have to have somebody at the bottom. Plus the fact if you hear lightning or something, everybody has to get off the fire tower. I don't care where the lightning is. It could be in your pocket next. You don't move. So lightning and thunder are important. Rain is important. We don't want the steps being slippery. So that's why we have to have somebody on the ground controlling that part. And then they come over to the Forestry Education Center, get their picture taken with Smokey Bear, and all the other things that are playing on video machines. One of the things, the displays that really has caught on, the Civil Air Patrol people, kids I should say, brought their flight simulator, so you can fly an airplane in here, and the kids line up to have a chance to fly. And every once in a while, a couple of the guys here are airline pilots, and they'll come in and give them flight instruction. Well, the word got out that you can go fly an airplane in the Forestry Education Center. It says education, that covers a lot, etc. But before the fair starts, we got to come out here in the spring, climb up the fire tower, check all the bolts on the steps. The bolts on the tower are checked by an engineer. And once that part's done, then it's just keep it clean. But we do have a star, big star. Come fall and Christmas time, we light up the fire tower. You can see it coming down the road. It just adds a little niceness to the season. Come down the road and see that. Otherwise, maintenance-wise, just clean the house inside the building. They were going to put a sheetrock ceiling in here, and I came here and I said, no sheetrock, steel. It's why? Well, because when you put steel up on the inside, it's done once. If it's plaster, it's mudding, it's all kinds of stuff. Besides, more important, I don't think you may have noticed it, but you go inside, there's some green banners hanging from the ceiling. Why from the ceiling? Because magnets hold it up against the steel. So now we can hang all kinds of things in the ceiling because we have that steel. Maintenance-wise, the biggest part and the hardest part is our fair board president, Vern. All the flowers, and I mean all the flowers around here, is his handiwork. And having these pots of flowers, I don't know what kind of flowers they are. Well, whatever, they're pretty flowers. Put it that way. That's all that Vern's doing. He has an eye for all this. And it adds to the character and the color of this little complex that we have here. So now, you got some idea of what we do to get this ready for Fair Week.